I've been muted this whole time. Hello and welcome back to Tokyo Dark Remembrance Part 6. Damn, I really have to repeat everything I just said. Last time we managed to finish the route that we were on, our initial route. As for other routes, I'm going to try my best to try to get every single one. I don't want to have to look it up. I don't want to have to look up the routes, but it's going to be nearly impossible to have to, it's going to be nearly impossible to look them up without, and just, I don't know. I don't want to have to look them up, but it's nearly impossible to get into every crevice. I didn't stutter this bad whenever I was muted, damn it. Okay, anyways, we're going to go to our broken memories. We're going to go to our recent save file. I was thinking about it earlier while I was at work, and I'm thinking shooting the lock may end me up somewhere different. Could we even just completely ignore her and skip what? I'm gonna skip it. Let's see what happens. Okay, never mind. I'll have to check in with Saki before heading up to Yukimura's office. What if I don't? Okay, but what if I? Oh, look at that. Yeah, we've talked about that before. Look, I can't remember what makes my my investigation better. I can just skip this. I might as well. Last time we said sure. Next time we're gonna say sorry, I'm too busy. We're just gonna turn her down completely. Sorry, Saki. I don't have time. I've got somewhere I need to be. Oh, no worries. I understand. Duty calls, right? Guess you'd better head up to Yukimura's office soon, huh? Yeah, so you know about that too, huh? Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. As for Officer Brando, no. Wouldn't even need to know about him. Okay, so, number 7, press button. If you're new to this channel, and this is the first playthrough you're watching me do, I often skip through dialogue I've already seen before, just because I've already seen it. I don't like to reread stuff over and over and over. I mean, certain things, if it's really funny or really important, I might read it. It just depends, really. I like to just get through the game. I don't want to rush it, of course. I want to take my time, but I don't like going through stuff then repeat everything over and over and over unless it's something I need to do in order to complete the game. If I had to read it, then I will. But I'm trying to go for as much newer dialogue as possible, which is why I'm trying to choose the opposite choices that I chose before. Even if it's just minuscule, just to get a little bit of reading in, so it's not just a 2-hour video of me just clicking X and spamming through and not really saying anything because I have nothing to go off on. I have nothing to speak about, commentate on. But anyways, sorry to have you call in like this, Ito. I know we promised you some time after. Okay, after this rotten situation. Should we be mean to him? We were nice to him before. We were as professional as possible. We have the choice. We have an option to be a piece of shit. And I say, why not? I meant to talk to you earlier about everything going on. Well, you know what it is. You know how it is. Yep, we do. I'm sure Tanaka would be happy to hear that. Yep. I'm trying to make sure, because, unlike Data Live, the Data Live game, visual novel that I played before this, excuse me, dialogue that you've already seen before when replaying it, I can skip this, so I might as well skip it. Do I make myself clear, Ito? Crystal, you old hack. Yes, sir, understood. But there's more to this. Crystal, you old hack. Yeah, I got it. You want me to be a good girl while the bosses trample all over me. I guess all my hard work for the department means nothing the minute the going gets tough. Unbelievable. That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there'll be no further discussion of this. Now, please go to your office. Okay. He said nothing different. I expected him to be like, well, okay, well, fuck you too. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go to our room and then we're gonna go down there. I got something I want to do. I don't think I already said it, or I don't think I've said it. So, see what happens. Hey, Ito, hold up. Hey, I heard you were going to the station. Real shame. Yep. We could be mean to him. Threaten violence. Let's just be a bitch. Let's just... Oh, shit. Her eyes, too. You think you're so tough, don't you, Tyra? Hey, you're freaking crazy or something? Put that thing away. I'm not crazy, Tyra. You don't know a damn thing about what happened that night. Yeah, fine, whatever you say, Ito. Damn, I told everyone you'd gone off the rails, and look at this. Put it away already. You made your damn point. Fine, but next time you see me in the hall, I recommend you keep your mouth shut and start walking the other way. And then now she's all... Damn. Damn, and oh my god. Okay, how fucked up can we, like, make our sanity? Like, we're just gonna go insane. Enter office. Look at it. Interesting. For other emergencies, enter office. That's not what I was talking about before. I forgot you could even, like, threaten violence against him. Why does everyone refuse to see the truth? I see everyone looking at me out of the corner of their eyes, and I'm like a caged animal giggling at me like it's all so funny. I saw what I saw, at least I think I did. With everyone buzzing around, I can't even hear myself think. At least no one will bother me in here. Finally some peace and quiet. Okay. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. That's another fun thing about games like this. I will forget that's there every single time, and it's gonna fucking scare me every time. It's gonna get me every time. Let's see, look. Kazuki gave me this silver hairpin for my birthday. Oh yeah, right. This happens like over and over and over. We're just gonna pack boxes. Yukimura doesn't believe me. I'm the laughingstock at the station, and now I'm being moved out like some out of the office to top it off. Yep. This happened last time. And he belongs to Yukimura. Yep. But gosh, it keeps on getting me, like my heart. Forensics gave the mask a once over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go down and scope it out. Can I pull this? It gave me the option to click it for a second, but nah. Okay. I wonder if you can pull the fire alarm. I'm not even gonna talk to him. There's no need to. Be a waste of time. Press button. Damn it, I said that last time. Fuck. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't even read it. Fuck me. We'll do that next time though. Look at that. How are we going to... Because last time we cut the cameras off. How are we going to get Saki to leave this time? It was all so simple before. Oh, maybe what would she say? Hey, Ami. You sure got back fast. Can I help you? No, I don't think so. I just wanted to see your face. All right then. I'll see you around, okay? Interesting. That stressed me out a bit too, her talking to me. Maybe because I wasn't okay, I'm gonna go here. Maybe I can pull the fire alarm. We'll see what happens. Pulling the fire alarm may make a bit of sense. And again, I'm not at all. Oh, I can go back in here. Enter office. What happens when I go back in here? I didn't do this last time, so I'm just curious. Pick up hairpin. Oh. I can pick the lock with a hairpin? In front of him? Evacuation of the building will start almost immediately after I pull the lever. Unfortunately, it'll be a short window before they realize what's happening, so I'll need to get the evidence room quickly. Right, here goes nothing. Oh shit. No one's here, no one's here. Oh. Enter elevator. No way I won't meet him down here, right? Dude, the camera's right there. The camera's right there. I'm so fogged. That's so funny right there. Is it how the mask in my hands? I immediately question. Yep. It's like the same. It's the same. It's the same. Everything. Another train, and then another chance to watch the scenery go by. It's all the same, all of it. I know I've been here before. I'm sure of it. Is it me who needed the mask so badly, or is it the opposite? I can't escape. It's orbit, and no matter what I do, it'll find me again. I have to stop. I have time to dwell on some idiotic sense of deja vu. I don't have time. Well, fuck me. I can't read. I need to get back to Shinjuku. Get my head back on straight. The mask can wait. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like being able to save. It makes me happy. That's my stream lagging. My stream's probably about 5 seconds behind or less. Not bad. Go back in here. See what's up. You again? Hey, take it easy. I saw what you did to Goto at the bar the other night. I don't want any trouble. You can relax. I'm off duty. Besides, you know as well as I do, that guy was a scumbag. Making him wet his pants was the only way to get anything useful out of him. Ha! Can't exactly argue with that, but scum or not, he's a big spender. You could have been a bit more gentle. Sorry. It's fine. I'm sure he'll be back eventually, whether I want him to or not. Anyway, I heard on the news about what happened to you and your partner that night. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Meaning what? My job? It's true, police come here all the time and act like gods. Yeah, okay, we've seen that before. So yeah, things because I don't love the police, but that doesn't make me a robot. Yep. No, not about you. Okay, last time I said I would care to be considerate and have empathy. This time I don't. And why should they? My lowest point was that night. My lowest point was that night I met you, and all you do was be nasty and all you did was be nasty and sarcastic. You act like the world's against you because of your job, but trust me, that's not it. It's you. All I'm saying is if you want people to look at you differently and take you seriously, you've got to earn it. Well, I guess there's no point in trying to change your mind, huh? Seems like you've got me all figured out. Business has been in the toilet as is. And let me tell you, your little scare tactics don't mean shit to me, so why don't you piss off? But we were friends in another world. No, I'm joking. Oh, hello, detective. I heard about what happened. Yep. Thanks. Dizer, right? Yep, that's me. Need to protect over Yami's fine. How are things, business or not? Blah, 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 blah. What's the point? Try something different. You're right. What's the point of trying for people who clearly don't care? With some people, no matter how much you work, it doesn't matter. Daiza, you seem like a nice guy, but this job clearly isn't cutting it, or making you happy. The restaurant business is ugly, and if you can't handle the stress, maybe you should try something new. Different career? Are you saying I should be a salaryman in an office somewhere? Gee, I don't know if I could do a job like that. Well, I didn't say that exactly. No, it's okay. No need to apologize. Maybe you're right. I'm not getting any younger. Maybe I should throw in the towel. Hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Maybe there's something else you're good at. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I'll see you around. Interesting. Oh hey, it's that detective from the other night. I wonder if he remembers me. The detective is right here and can hear you. Since she's standing right next to you, Kobayashi. What? How do you know my name? It's written on your name tag, kid. Whoa, right on. I guess you gotta be pretty smart to be a detective. Well, I didn't think I'd see you in the flesh again after the other night. You were all over the news. Don't know if you knew that. Yeah, kid, I have a rough idea. You're still doing, actually, what is it? What exactly is it that you do? You know, I clean and do stuff sometimes here, sometimes over there. All over the place, really. It's pretty rad. Oh yeah, I can like have the dumpster key back. Someone locked it back up, so I haven't emptied it, and the boss is starting to get suspicious. Oh, I don't have it on me, sorry. Seriously? Oh man, well thanks anyway, man, woman, miss. Oh, whoa, 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 I think I saw a kitty. Got him. I don't know what I still don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. But I'm gonna start. I need to start looking for those more clearly. Let me backtrack a bit. Or maybe I'll just press triangle every room I'm in. I mean, actually, you know what? That makes perfect sense. Just spam triangle. Since it does nothing, I might as well just spam it. Why didn't I think of that? That's genius. Just spam triangle everywhere you go. Look in the dumpster, spam triangle. The phone just kept ringing and ringing. How'd she know I was gonna pick it up? Enter. It's now or never. No more excuses. I have to look around and find out what really happened that night. I have to jump down there again though. I can't take the rope. I don't have a rope. I really don't like it here. The air is still as heavy as it did that night. Yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doo. We all know what happens here. Oh, climb down. The rope is back. The rope is here now. Forensics, not forensics, what was I gonna say? Back up about the rope. It seems in the course of the investigating the crime scene, a rope was brought in to get down. I wish I'd thought of that. Jump down, woo! What if I still jump down? Just like, fuck a rope. I jumped down last time. That'd be so funny if that was the choice. And that's what she said. She's like, I jumped down last time, just randomly. I don't like this. I don't want to be here. I didn't like it here. Maybe it was a mistake to come here. All that's left for me are horrible memories. But I saw Reina, a girl who couldn't possibly be alive, in this tunnel, I'm sure of it. Yukimura and the others didn't see what I saw. I had to keep going. There's more to this. What if I just don't? Man, I did the last time, and it's freaking me out even more this time. I'm still curious, like, just to keep trying. No, okay. I was just curious. Curious. If Reina used the hatch, I might be able to. Skipping dialogue is fun. I don't know what you're saying. I hid. Oh wait, what was the I don't remember the I messed up the thing. Ooh, that scared me. Yeah, it's this one. Then it was this one. Then this one. And this one. Oh man, let me turn my volume all the way up. I'll have to pry it open. Better head back to the surface, see if I can find a crowbar or something. I wonder if there was a way I could have got a crowbar. What is that doing here? I don't know. All I know is I have to go back. Just keep on running. Don't stop. What is that noise? Shit, the hatch is closed. I'm trapped. This is gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. But you can't. You can't escape. Keep on going. It's not real. It's not real. It's just, it's an episode. Like the doctor said, it's not real. Katsuki said it wasn't real. She's even like starting to say it's not real now. Kazuki? Somehow I knew I'd find you if I came down here. Wait, don't go, please don't leave me again. Damn. That's rough. Ow. Yes. I still really like the animation though. The colors are nice. Which is the dream? Are they or are they memories? I'm not sure what's true anymore. The times where Kazuki cried out to me seem real. Yep. Everything's melded together. Am I doomed to do this all over again? Like a nightmare I can't wake up from. Where are you? It's all bleeding together. I need to rest. Your sanity is absolutely fucked. You're insane. Oh my gosh, look at her face. Oh. Yo, that is so creepy. Alright, let me stand up and get a little closer look. Yeah, look at, oh my gosh, dude. That's insane. Or, pun unintended, but... Yo. She's insane. What is that? Kazuki gave me this one too. I remember that day very well. Really? I didn't see this last time? There's no way. There's no way I missed that. I missed both of those? Damn, that's crazy. It was towards the end of spring, and I was sitting under... Oh shit, knock my water. And I was sitting under the same cherry trees, scoffing a rice ball I'd picked up at the convenience store. Through sheer force and will and stubbornness, I'd finally been made a detective. But no matter how hard I worked, all the others made me feel like the token woman in our section. Fuck me, I can't read. Behind me, I heard a clanking sound and turned to see the mysterious fossil man again, tools in hand. You know, I tried looking up that ramen juice, but I didn't find anything. I even went to a library. I think you got the name wrong, Fossil Man. Fossil Man, huh? You probably didn't find it because it's not registered yet. See, that was one of the first of its kind. Oh, what's this? Looks like I've made yet another discovery. He reached his hand into the tree hollow, and once again managed to pull something out. It was a stone with some lines on it. It's an arthroacantha. You know, a sea lily. See, I told you this was a good spot. I thought it was beautiful. That's her. I was like, okay, now let me try to get his voice back. And then it turns out to be her. I thought it was beautiful as far as rocks go, but I couldn't help but think it was a little too beautiful, too polished. One might say suspiciously beautiful. Finding one fossil was strange, but two? That was when the truth dawned on me. Some detective I'd been. He was placing those there and trying to, like, maybe get her attention. So I guess you lied about this one too, right? I feel so silly thinking you found it in a damn tree. Is everyone in this department intent on making me look like an idiot? Looks like I've been had. You know the one I gave you last time? I found that one on the street. And the name, you couldn't find its name, of my favorite ramen shop. A ramen shop? How was I supposed to respond to that? As uh, I stood on the spot, arms crossed, glaring at him. Another detective playing a trick on the girl, huh? No, not at all. It was a beautiful day. The tree was in full bloom. And yet there you were with this big frown on your face. I figured you could use a little cheering up, so I thought up a dumb excuse to talk to you. I let out a sigh. Something told me that this odd, smiling man was genuine. But honestly, what kind of person pretends to find a fossil in a tree just to talk to someone? So, did you find this one on the street too? Nope, that one's the real deal. I was in archaeology club in college. I dug it up myself in Tochigi. Do you always carry fossils with you, or just when you think there will be lonely girls around? Well, actually, I do always carry fossils with me. They give you the real sense of history, you know? Helps you remember your place in a grand scheme of things. Anyway, I felt like carrying a sea lily today. You're a pretty weird guy, you know that? I was dumbfounded. A detective who carried around fossils? The second I called him weird, he put on a big grin. I didn't mean it as a compliment, but that's how he saw it. At first we talked about fossils. Is his eyes... His eyes are just really blue, they're almost green. His eyes weren't green later on, I don't know. Let's see, we talked about fossils and prehistoric life, but then inevitably I started to rant about work. So they give you shit because you're a woman, huh? That's putting it lightly. Any given day it ranges from annoying to full-on sexual harassment. They're always telling me not to push myself, not to speak up too much. It's exhausting. They're probably intimidated by being shown up by someone as pretty as you are. If anyone else had called me pretty that day, I might have punched them or at least given them a piece of my mind. But when he said it, I didn't feel the same malicious sting behind it. When people look at you, they probably see what they want to see. Like a fossil. They just see a pretty rock. They don't bother to think about how it got there in the first place. Hang in there, detective. He gave me my second fossil that day. That was the same day I found out the weirdo's name was Kazuki Tanaka, a detective who was collaborating with my station on a homicidal case. He told me later on that the fossil wasn't a flower like I thought. The sea lily, he explained, was closer to a sea urchin or a starfish than a flower. After he told me that, he smiled and said, "See, things aren't always what they seem." Interesting. I say that too much. That's my favorite word. Interesting. Good grief. I can't talk to you. You're only gonna... I can't even take my pills anymore. That's how deep in the hole I am. I can't even take my pills. Okay, she's like, I don't even care about pills. I'm professional though. I'm insane professional, focused, and really stressed person. Hello again, Lady Fluff. There you are again, sleeping away like nothing's wrong. I wish I could be like you. You mean, how early is it? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Skip. Oh, I can just press, pause. I'm so stressed. I'm gonna not take my pills and see what happens. We're gonna go back here and see what happens. Dr. Saki. Ayami, what the hell are you doing here? Get out here before someone notices you. I saw what you did, pulling the alarm, sneaking into the detective locker. Did you honestly think I wouldn't notice? Lucky for you, I'm the only one that noticed. I'm not going to tell anyone, but seriously, what the hell were you thinking? You've always been nice to me. You've covered for me. I owe you. So, now we're even. Wait, no, you owe me big time for this. Big time. I'm not going to ask you why you did what you did. For once, I don't think I want to know. My opinion, get some help with whatever you're working through instead of pulling crazy stunts like that. Anyway, I can't let you into the building. Not my call. That came from Yukimura. He said not to let any non-active officers in. I don't think he knows, but you need to be more careful, okay? I doubt this will get... I really don't. I think I'll get any more out of Saki. I should go. Jeez. I can't. Like I'm incapable of speaking. Go back to Shinjuku. Enter. Oh god. Oh goody. Here I am working the morning shift because my boss doesn't like me talking to the cops. What do I find? Something like that. I hope we could chat off the record. You know, this goes. What do you want? Oh, okay. I wonder what happens if I go down there again. Will she like? Will I go down there again? Hey kid, you dropped something. There's a coupon for a ramen shop. I know this shop. Kazuki and I used to go there pretty frequently. Why? Why is she remembering so much about this? There's that rock, the other rock, and this wasn't there last time. There's no way. There's no way I missed that stuff. I don't think I missed anything my first playthrough. Those weren't there. It reminds me of the day we ate ramen together for the first time. It was a brutally hot summer day. Outside, thousands of cicadas were making a racket as I chatted with him under the tree. Back then, I still called him Mr. Tanaka. Well, it's up to you, but if you ask me, when you say that sexual harassment, you should do it with a big smile instead of the stone-cold face you're wearing now. You can't be serious. You think even in that situation I should still try to smile and be cute? Isn't that playing right into their hands? No, you're thinking about it all wrong. Smiling shows you're confident and not bothered. I know it's not right, but trying to act like a badass has the opposite effect by making you look like you're on the defensive all the time. A smile, huh? I'm not sure if a smile is possible with my boss. The minute I see him, my face automatically constricts into that stone cold look you love mentioning so much. Can't smile, huh? Then why don't we go grab a bite and give you some happy memories? It's physically impossible to frown when remembering good food. Like a strange magician, he threw his hands into the hollow of the tree and produced 2 coupons. What have we here? Behold, a ramen coupon fossil, a very rare specimen indeed. Well, I didn't know fossils came in coupon form. See, you're smiling already. That's the power of good ramen. Do you seriously want to eat ramen when it's this hot out? What are you talking about? This is the best time to eat a hot bowl of ramen. Helps you sweat out the heat. Yeah, alright, sure, why not? An extra large ramen with a hard-boiled egg, please. You sure? The regular size is pretty big here, you know. Piece of cake. If you weren't here, I'd probably get a second helping of noodles too. Ito, I never knew you were so cool. Thanks, Mr. Tanaka. I like being called cool much more than cute. It's true. I can't lose to you now, so I'll have to take an extra large bowl too, with extra pork. Back then, we were egging each other on to see who could eat the most ramen. We had so much fun. After we got together, I imagined we'd be doing the same thing in old age. Though maybe with soba noodles instead of ramen. I thought we'd be together until the end. Damn. I don't need to get on there right now. Forensics identified the organic matter in the bag because these found human remains. Look at the organs. Third victim, which is in here. He's in here. So I get to go to Akihabara. What if I just go back to Blue's HQ? Nothing for me here? Fine. I'm just waiting to get caught. I mean, maybe something different will happen eventually. I don't know. I'm gonna do that right there. Why not? If anything, I can just skip through that sewer part and get to the part where you meet Kawana.
Konnichiwa.
Yep, skip. Yep.
はじめまして。
Skip. Let's focus on the photo. I'm a detective. Listen, I won't take much of your time. It's one quick question, so don't... Pardon me, mistress. No conversation if there's starvation. Those are the rules. I think you might have the wrong idea about me. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, and I'm going to insist you answer my questions. Oh my, that does seem serious. And I would love to help you. Just one little tiny detail first. May I see your badge? Fuck. Excuse me? I certainly wouldn't want to offend you, Ayami, but there are lots of cosplayers in this part of town. The costumes can be really good. Oh, I don't have it on me right now. No badge, huh? How come? Convenient. I certainly haven't met any female detectives before. Something smells fishy, and I don't mean the good way. Yes, but... Well, detective, let's stick to the rules, okay? Dang, you have no choice but to order them. Skip. I was wondering if I could get like a bitchy with her. See what happens. Yep. Skip. It was born into the dark, a corrupted and misshapen creature that writhed upon the ground, stripped of divinity by the muck of our world. I took pity on the hulk of flesh before me out of respect for what it was. I commanded it to take a human shape and live among them in peace. To collect what was necessary to understand them. I know that voice. I heard it before, back in the shrine. Is this because I'm not taking my sanity medicine? I am like, if she approached me, like right now, I believe there is no different dialogue collectors. Yes, and he's gonna tell me about certain things. I don't remember all of what I needed to do. Enter. Aha. Okay. And then we can skip through some more. Push for information, because last time we didn't push for information, so this time we're gonna be a bitch. Cough starts to get... What's up, man? I've been skipping a lot of dialogue because I've done a playthrough of this already. I had finished last episode, and now I'm just doing a playthrough, and I'm trying to get as much new dialogue as possible. There's a bunch of different routes, or a bunch of different endings at least, and or like a few other ones. I don't know how many to be exact. I haven't looked them up, but I've just been skipping through the dialogue that has already been seen. As you see, my grammar is still trash. Hey, it happens, man. It happens. Look, I don't think you understand how important it is that you tell me what I need to know. You think just because you say you're some sort of investigator that you're so much more important than us? No, but I don't have time for teen angst right now. What's it going to take? Name your price. Oh, different. Yeah, there's quite a few different endings. Let's see. Price? You think you can just buy us out? Fine, but I don't come cheap. Maybe we can start at 100,000 yen and go from there. Sheesh. Stop, it doesn't matter. Just make her leave. Fine, tell you what. Maybe you can do something for us. Akane is having some trouble with one of her customers. Okay, this being pushy didn't do anything. I was hoping they would just get mad at me and tell me to go, but while they put your hand in middle-aged men. Client's asshole. Yep, and she's talking about Goto, which is the perverted guy from before. You know him? Yes, I do. Tell me that character now. Here's some free advice. If you don't want to be bothered by perverts, don't go on dates with them. I don't have time to run errands for you. That's not how it's going to work. If you really know this guy, get rid of him. Otherwise, we're not telling you anything. I'm just trying to like fuck up as much as possible at this route. Last route I was being really careful and cautious. This route I'm just like fuck everything. Like I'm doing like the other doing like the opposite of what I did before. Like the opposite stuff. I'm just like doing the worst. I really am though. I'm trying to fuck up as much as possible. Just be like the meanest. Oh crap, you know you're bad for business. Yep, do I have a choice to slap you across the face? Cause I don't want to, but it might happen. Stay away from me this route. No one's safe. I'm not safe for myself. I'm actually like, my character is literally insane. Like look at this. Like if you see her face, she is actually insane. Imagine running around like that. Eesh. I'm gonna go in here, see what happens. Nothing in here, okay, cool. Alright, time to go in here, enter, because that's where Goto is, and I might try to slap him around a bit and be as forceful as possible. He already doesn't like me, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, oh god, like, that's what I thought too whenever I saw it. Oh, it is my favorite detective, I suppose. I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place got more of a dangerous appeal. Detective, you called the cops? I'm getting out of here, you creep. Bitch was prude anyway. Let's see. She's 16. The sewer, another standoff. It felt so similar. Shoot him. You're breaking the law. Threaten. Well, you see, I'd like. Fuck it. Goto's eyes went wide as I leveled the gun. Never had it occurred to him that night that this might happen. Yo, I'm surprised I had the choice to do that. I didn't think I had the choice. Fire. Blah! His whole life, he'd walked around like a king, abusing girls because he felt it was right. Because he felt like it was his right. Ooh. See, I'm like going the bad route. Like I'm just gun everything, shoot everything, gun answer everything. I made sure he'd never hurt anyone again. Damn. I made sure he'd never hurt anyone again. When I came to, I saw Goto's body. The blood around him had already darkened his corpse cold. Wait, what is that? Throw body into well. I managed to drag Goto to the edge of the well. With a final grunt, I pushed him in, his body making a sickening. Ugh, I'm not even gonna read. Holy shit! Yo! Yo. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. I low-key wish I would have done this route the first time. Like, I'm being honest. But it's just, it makes it more fun the first time. Or the second time, I mean. Like, that laugh was perfect. That insane laugh was so interesting. Now if I go in here, what happens? You didn't hear a gunshot? No? Nothing at all? I got a phone call. Hang up. I don't answer phone calls. Mainly because, spam? Oh, this guy's not here either. Okay. Yo, what's gonna happen to me? Am I okay? There's no way I'm okay. What if I go to Police HQ now? Just make it, like, insane. No? Nothing? I don't... Do I look crazy to you? Alright, go back to Akihabara. Oh, he's taken care of, alright. Okay, I get a choice to save again. I'm gonna just oversave that one this time. Just because. Like, that first bit is like, you can pass by it so quickly. Alright, so we're gonna go back here and enter. Goto was gone. Oh, you're back. You don't look so good. I don't know. I mean, at the end. Possible. It's possible. Oh, you're back. You don't look so good. I'm fine. Goto won't give you any more trouble. Okay, and that's their way of telling me that, that's their way of telling me that, there's nothing, what was I gonna say? That's the way, that's the skip option is their way of telling me that, there's nothing new. Aspect Collector? Back so soon? Hi, Mina. Any back yet? Mina Nyan back yet? Well, she is here. Okay, yeah, something awful happened. Yep. And last time we helped out this Hamuna. So kind-hearted. Am I? Am I kind-hearted? Will I be kind-hearted? Okay, I can skip through that. Insist on information. I'm sure the loss of Samuel is really difficult, but it's really important you tell me about this collector. Sorry, mistress, but like I said, I don't think she'll be much use to you like this. This is too important. Mina, you need to tell me about the collector. Ayami, where's all this hostility coming from? Don't make me ask you to leave. Push aggressively. Tell me about the collector, or I can make your life a whole lot worse than losing some damn teddy bear. You follow me? Oh shit, it's not even a teddy bear. Woo. Well, do you? Stop, I'll tell you. See, that wasn't so hard. Oh my god. What do you know about this collector? I heard she studied fashion design in France and then came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. Akiba Strip? That is a game I'm thinking about playing, but I have to make sure it's okay for YouTube. I'll have to look into it a little bit because I know that game's pretty ecchi, and I don't want to like stream like the first episode and get thrown out of YouTube forever. Let's see. She designed the maid costume I have on right now. Yep, we know that much. How do you arrange meeting with her? Why do you want to know her anyway? I spent a lot of time outside promoting the cafe and things like that. Yeah, if you know about Akiba Strip, it's I watched the anime. The anime is I actually wouldn't mind rewatching the anime. I believe it's 12 episodes long. It's not a bad watch though too. It's pretty interesting and funny. It had a devil as a part-timer type of feel to me. Let's see. Investigation, trade. Yeah, have you read the Solo Leveling yet? I have not. I'm not big on webtoons. Not to say I don't like them. I just haven't read many of them. That's what I mean when I say I'm not big on them. I just haven't read many, or hardly any. I barely dabbled in Tower of God, but I do plan on getting into delving deeper into that sooner or later. Let's see. She shows you what you want. Yep. Do you expect me to believe in a story like that? I've heard a rumor too. She hired a computer whiz type to give her control over some of the signs around here. I think the other shop owners don't mind because it only happens occasionally. She's some reclusive. Okay, we've seen that before. Mina was wrong. No, it's not like that. It's not like what? Dang. Yeah, I hear Solo Leveling was really good. I'll definitely, it's already on like a quote-unquote backlog I have, like a memory saved, but I'll definitely look into it. Man. Which is exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna skip a little bit of this. It turns out they told me what I wanted without me even going to get like another plushie for him. Last time it was so easy to get it because I just went over there to a vending machine or a claw machine, got one first try, and it was just what she wanted. I wonder what would happen if I would have got a different one, because I got the cat one on purpose. But what if I would have got like the rabbit one or like the other one? It's like she doesn't like it, so I pull out my gun. We sometimes have people around who will explore us. Yep. Just go. Wait a minute, was she mad at me? Please leave. I don't know who you are. Think you can... Oh my goodness, I didn't even read any of this. My god. It's not like what? This dress, is exactly what I wanted, down to the final detail. I mean, you've said enough. Please leave. I don't know who you are. Thinking you can threaten people to get what you want, but I don't think it will get you very far. Wow. It's funny that she just out of nowhere said that too. That's what was like confusing me. And then she goes and we sometimes have people around who will help escort customers out. But I don't want to call them. It looks like I'm gonna have to go. Alright, man. Well, good luck on your presentation, man. Hopefully it goes well. Thanks for stopping by. Take it easy. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I know what she said. You don't get you very far. Yep. You too. And she said, just go. Okay. Exit. Did I get a second crane? I did. Interesting. Now to go in here and see how I can piss her off. Ask about the collector. The collector you mentioned earlier, the cap reader? Yeah, sure. But now it's not a good time. Tell him I keeps throwing out, yeah. What does he normally eat? Oh, you know. See me, you're joking, right? How crazy am I? I'm too crazy. Alright. Vitamins and minerals. Well, yeah. Ha, sucker. You know what? You know what I think about that? I think, I'm gonna force you to give me information. No errands. I don't have time for this. You sit here feeding your cats street vendor fish, and then are shocked when they get sick? Hey, what's with you all of a sudden? Maybe I didn't make myself clear. Asking you about the collector wasn't an offer to trade. It was a request. Well, like I said, I've got my hands full, and you seem like you're a cat lover, so... So what? I don't have to clean up... So I have to clean up your clean up your messes for you? No, I didn't say that. I'm investigating the disappearance of someone close to me. Maybe a murder. It's a bit more important than a sick cat. Than sick cats. What? And you think that the cat collector is involved? Are you crazy? Look, if it's that serious, I'll just tell you. Please don't make a scene in front of my customers. One day a few years back, I was looking for the rare Balinese. Yeah, okay, you tell me anyways. This is like a speed run type of route. If you ask me, it's like a speed run. It's everything I remember. Happy now? Remembering Panda is always so hard. Please leave. What happens when sanity reaches 100? Like, it's at 99 right now. What happens when it reaches 100? What happens? Like, I'm gonna be completely insane. Or I already am, like, really insane, but what happens then? Enter. Does my sanity go down when I go in here? I don't remember. The details are always hazy in a dream. All of a sudden, the face of a person you were talking to changes, or you might go from being in your old elementary school to the street with your favorite bar in the blink of an eye. But in the dream, it doesn't matter. There's no logic because it's a dream. It's a world that has its own rules, and you accept them without thinking about why. It's only when you wake up that you realize all the little details were so wrong. How did I not see that the first time I was here? Nothing makes sense because the dark doesn't follow our rules. Look around you. Interesting, isn't it? Uh, the way the mind twists itself into knots to see what it desires. I know this place. I remember it. The conversation, you, everything. What should I call you? Collector? Never really made much sense to me. Call me whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I've never had a need for a name. I must say, Detective, you seem remarkably lucid. How many times have we had this conversation before, I wonder? I'm not sure. What's happening to me? Have I gone back? I did say we would meet again, but what you've said would be impossible. This world has rules, after all. You did not go back. You simply come here again, and in doing so you have finally paid back your debt to me in full. I am grateful, really, I am. You did not disappoint. Only I know now how you want to play this out. This time there will be no questions, no getting into my head. You won't trick me again. Trick you? How did I trick you, Detective? Whatever this is, the reason I am expecting this again has to do with you, doesn't it? You've mistaken. I don't have that kind of power. I've only ever tried to help you. You came to me seeking your precious Tanaka, the truth, and a girl whom you pitied and hated in equal measure. I gave you a path to all of them. Understanding the trauma of a young girl's mind gave you the lens necessary to see the dark shape. The mask I instructed you was a tool to find your lost Tanaka, no tricks. You neglected to mention certain details. They were unnecessary for your progress. Isn't that it isn't fair if I feel like I'm trapped in my own body, watching myself make the same mistakes all over again. Every time I think I remember the past and see a way out, it slips away and I go back to the same path I've already been on. I'm afraid the human mind is ill-equipped for such memories. It changes nothing. Every action, every reaction has already been decided for you. The universe, the flow of time, your puppet masters, whatever you wish to call them, have scripted your choices before you even existed. Frustrating, isn't it? One way or another, this has to end. Did she say that? She didn't say that. No way I messed up and Okay, no, she did say that. I'm stupid. One way or another, this has to end. I see. A typical response, and a boring one. Why must everything be tidily arranged into a beginning, middle, and end? I think you're seeing it incorrectly. Resisting the flow and coming back to me is no failure. Not quite. No, quite the opposite. You must understand there is no right choice that will grant you an escape. All options available to you were merely this dissonance, muddying the melody of a song that has already been played. Continuing to resist the inevitable final notes is a truly unique talent, and opportunity not many possess. There are no happy endings, Detective. There are only two possibilities: resist or become a slave to your destiny. A slave? What are you talking about? The Kamikai had noble goals, but by containing the corruption of the divine, they let it breed. And the dark has been without a true master for some time, as you know, for now, anyway. Something is coming. The dark, whatever's coming, none of it has anything to do with me. Exactly. Why submit to a fate that you are not invested in? Your exposure to the mask, an item wrought of the same energy as the door. It's freed you to new possibilities, can't you see? Tell me, as I've always been curious, how does it feel to remember another version of yourself? Does that Ayame Ito feel like a different person? What if that person is more you than you? No, it's not like that. There's only one me, even if... This is absurd, all of it. I sometimes wonder if there's an Ayami out there who's never found the mask and got shot a girl in Kamakura, and Ayami who's happy. Somehow I doubt it. One way or another, the mask ends up with you, and the girl's fate intertwines with yours. You said yourself that I should resist. What's the point of What's the point if it's inevitable? What's the point? Lifetimes ago, I met another like you. Like you, she was bound to a fate she did not choose. Unlike you, she accepted it. Hatred consumed her, and she drove her mad. She lost her humanity. I devoted my time to understanding your kind, to understanding how these ephemeral, or ephemeral creatures came to be of such importance. My advice is this: resist, follow back, uh, follow the flow back to me again. Spend a few final moments as Ayami Ito before you are consumed. I'll make my own path. I don't need you to tell me how to do it. We shall see. I hope we meet again. Interesting. What happens if I go in there again? I went into the wrong place. Oh, they're gone. Hey, what? Where can I go now? Oh, Kamakura. The air in the collector's basement was stagnant and heavy. If I had stayed any longer, it might have suffocated me. Necessary. I had to make a choice of which to follow first. Chase after a talent agency in Tokyo's red light district, or head back to Kamakura to visit Maya, the girl I nearly got killed. Neither seemed very appealing. Yep. Last time we went to Kamakura first. This time we're gonna go to Kabukicho. I wish we would have got a. I wish we would have had a choice to what's it called? To save before we took that option. Not that it matters, or does it? Or does it? It's only been an hour into streaming and I've already made it this far. The collector mentioned a talent agency by the name of Omega here in Kabukicho with ties to Reina. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt, I'll need to ask around to find it. Percent dragon motives, yes. We're just gonna rush in through. And we're gonna talk to who's most important, you. Take a few steps back, creep. You think I'd go anywhere with you? Yeah, I think you will. Okay. Interesting. Welcome, come in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kasumi Mifune. Okay, no. I don't care about introducing you. Whiskey on the rocks. Someone get her a glass and one for me as well. Why don't we skip the small talk and you tell me while I'm here? Seems you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. Okay. Skip some more. No, I'll never work for you. Oh, why don't... Oh, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. You'll agree eventually, so why fight it? Okay, skip again. I guess I eventually agreed? Or did she kick me out? I'm probably the only cop to enter Kasumi's private bar who wasn't already in her pocket. Though, with how things turned out, maybe that's not true either. I don't care about that. Can I go back in here? I can't. If I go back in there without even trying to go to Akihabara car, Kasumi will make me regret it. But maybe I want to regret it. Alright. Back here. And then we go over here to her. Wait, can we go in these places? Or does she... Sometimes when I find my thoughts drifting off, they sail right into those fluffy pancakes. If I manage to get into a normal life, I'll eat nothing but cat-shaped pancakes for dessert for the rest of my days. No way I could make them as good as they do here, though, not unless I magically become a better cook. Whoops, got distracted by sweet, sweet pancakes. Need to go to the cat cafe and put this nasty business to rest. Last time we made her sign it. This time, what if we don't? She already doesn't like me though. What, you again? I already told you everything I know. Besides, Tomo's still sick, and I have to deal with customers too. Tomo, stop it, get down. As if I didn't have enough problems. I've always found cats to be a good judge of character. Maybe I should listen to Tomo, because I was certainly wrong about you. Listen, about before. Save it. You needed help from me, but it wasn't worth helping me in exchange. Why are you here anyway? You're the Yakuza? How exactly does the owner of a cat cafe get mixed up with the Yakuza? Huh? What do you mean? I met someone recently who gave me a contract with your name on it to sign. I read it and it seems like you owe them quite a bit of money. Why? I've been around this kind of stuff for a long time and I can't figure out how a cat cafe owes that kind of money. Money? Yakuza? Wait, you're working for her? Why? I'm not working for anyone. All I've got is this contract and your name, and I want to know why. The truth is, this place isn't all above board, or rather, it is, but wasn't always. I didn't borrow money or anything that stupid. When I was setting up this place, I was just trying to stay above water. But the building owner kept coming by to complain, and then these government types and health inspectors came knocking. I never realized how complicated opening a place like this in Tokyo could be. All those rules and regulations. All I ever wanted was to help out the kitties and make people happy. Then she came by, someone who loved cats as much as I did. She offered to help me smooth things over with everyone. I mean, I saw the tattoos and everything, but I don't think you should judge people because of how they look. I still don't. There was no way I was going to stay open and keep my kitties if I didn't help fast. So I accepted her offer, and things got better pretty quickly after that. The building owner stopped complaining, and all the permits fell into my lap. Maybe you think I was stupid, but most of the cats here would be strays or dead if I didn't accept her help. For a while, I thought I'd been saving my guardian angel, saved by a guardian angel. After all, she loved the cats and was kind and friendly toward me. It's been quiet too. The business with Tomo's bowels was the first incident I've had in months. About 2 months after accepting her help, when I was closing up the shop, some men showed up with a contract like the one you're holding. They said it was for services rendered or something like that. It wasn't much at the time, so I signed it. I owed her a lot, after all, and I was doing pretty well. Only they kept coming back, and every time they came back, they had a new contract. Every contract wanted more and more money. It's gotten out of hand. I can't keep it up anymore. Kasumi won't even see me to talk about it. Huh. You didn't think you'd get a favor from the Yakuza for nothing, did you? I wasn't being greedy, Ita. I thought she was trying to help. Helping the only way she knows how. Interesting. Please, you have to help me. The amount of money I owe her is out of hand. You have to tell Kasumi, please. Tell her that if this place closes and all the cats, there'll be no place for them to go. The poor kitties. They'd be put down. Yep. I have no choice but to say sign now. Last time I had a choice. This time I don't. Oh shit. Yeah, last time I had a choice. Last time I had a choice to be nice, but this time I didn't. I mean, I guess my route's already predetermined. Yeah, I mean, I'm 99% stressed, so... and I have no choice but to go back here. Kawakicho. Excellent. You can be kind of. They try a missing agency president and one of his many projects. Did you kill him? People don't make me much money when they're dead, detective. No, I want to find him alive. Unfortunately, I'm just as in the dark about where he disappeared to as you are, I'm afraid. A deal's a deal, though. While you were out, I got the address of some one of his. Okay. And then she just types in the code. She said I'm not in a mood to dance. I should keep going. I wonder how she would dance. What would be her dance move? Like the sane her. What would her dance moves be? Like how good would she be at dancing? You know what's crazy? I don't think I need to go there right now. I'm just checking around. Yep. Now that our sanity is 99, oh what a sense, I know that smell. Anyone who's worked in homicide long enough knows what it is. Alright, my sanity's at negative 100. Maybe if it goes over. What happens now? What happens now? Ooh, this is the source of the smell, right? The body is in pretty bad shape. What is this? Paper bag. Higashi written on it. Did Rena do this? Come on. There's someone trying to escape from this. Rattling stopped. Why? Look away. I mean, my sanity's at 100. You'd think something would happen. Oh. Dated October 2004. Articles 181 B. Yep. She's been working so hard for a new song. Found her hanging from the rafters. Probably in this room there's more. Her song Look For Me. I've heard enough. The sadness that's in this room is all I'm feeling. I feel sick. That monster. How many girls did Higashi pass around and abuse before he was murdered? And Reina, she looked at the same door now, 16 years old, a child. The dark was just steeped in it. As soon as I realized it, I was like the air changed. I can sense a pulse now, like a heartbeat following me. The collector said the mask, navigate. Kira, what can I do? Alright. Saw that. Hey, can I go back in your hat? What's up? You still got nothing to say? Fine. I can't even talk to her anymore. I don't know what happened to her. I do not know what happened at all. Kamakura is the only place I can go. Info? I didn't mean to do info. I can't even go home. I want to go home. Go to sleep. Ever since that day in Shrine 6 months ago, I've been scared of this place. Something took control of me. No, that wasn't real. An old woman gave me a mask and I was sick, so I heard things. I lost control and it cost one girl her life and nearly killed another. I can't tell her about the voices I heard or that it wasn't my fault, so... Hopefully she'll forgive me enough to help with my investigation of the mask. Wait, something's wrong. The trees. What? Yeah, okay, we've heard about that already. Oh, it's you. I was curious. I remembered meeting you and couldn't believe it. Okay, and about stuff and like, wow, pretty wild stuff. Are you done? Where's mine? It's such a good idea. She was pretty upset about the happenings. I suppose she's at the shrine down the street like usual. I can just back out. Do you remember anything like that? I can just exit. I don't need to really talk to him anymore. Go no visitors. The cherry blossoms continued to fall as I ran towards the shrine. The scent in the air was the same as before. In front of me was Mai Kawana, still dressed in this outfit shrine maiden. Nothing different, I was trapped. The fear for what I felt that day was perfectly captured on her face, as if I was viewing a photograph. I felt lightheaded, my body seemed heavy, my legs were resisting every step I took in her direction. When the wind blew through the branches of the trees, I heard whispers. Whether the voices were from my memories or in that moment, I couldn't be certain. I was scared of losing control again. No, it's not real. Kazuki said it wasn't real. He said if I took my meds, it would go away. I can't hear myself think. Please, go away, go away. Shut up, leave me alone. I wonder... I mean, I'm insane. You'd think she would have just pulled it out on her. It's interesting. I mean, I don't want her to die, but I'm just curious as to, like, the insanity. Like, what does it really matter if it's not really doing much, you know? I mean, I'm sure there's something that you're doing here because Sorry, just give me a minute. That's right, I'm here for that. I'm here to apologize to you. That day I lost control, I couldn't think straight. Guess no one understands that is you. Yeah, what's wrong? You look pale. This is a different embarrassing. Let me help you. Everyone around here keeps ignoring everything, but I can't. Yep. He's an instructor at a successful kendo dojo. Talking about Takashi. Takashi. Go away, no visitors. Leave Kamakura. Oh yeah, because I have to go talk to Kakashi. Kakashi. My investigation up to that point had led me to believe that finding Kakashi Kawana turns out the Kendo Dojo was well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several city police officers. A few misfired questions result in officers knocking on my door, or worse, Yukimura himself calling me up. I had to be cautious. I wonder how crazy can I be? I'm not even gonna talk to these people. Enter. How mean can I be? Who are you? Detective, huh? I recognize you from the papers. This is about Mai, right? I have a few questions about your family. Mai said you could help me. She did she? How'd you get that out of her, I wonder? I'm sorry, Detective. I don't know if there's anything about my family that would be of use to you. I haven't even asked you anything yet. Good, let's keep it that way. At any rate, I'm busy. You can see yourself out. Interesting. Well, they didn't go well. Maybe mine will know how to soften her brother up. I wonder if does this mean I'll be like forced with a big choice? Will I? Will I? Will I? I mean, I showed the dude the bloody crow last time. What could happen this time if I don't show the bloody crow? Am I able to force him? Like, do I pull out a gun? There's no way I kill him too. There's no way. Your brother, I think it's your brother. He doesn't seem happy to see me. You want me to help? You know, seeing you again really got me thinking. I decided that even I don't want to be out of the blue anymore. I don't want to not know stuff. Understandable. So come with me, young one. As we don't pick that up. Don't talk to your grandmother at all. And enter here. Mai said she wanted to see her grandmother before she left. Damn grandmother. Mai, wait. Huh, what's wrong? I can explain why, but I'd better go in alone. Alone? To talk to grandma? Why? It's okay. I'll tell her you're safe. Please. Okay, if you say so, I'll wait here. This is different. This is different. I said no visitors. Leave me alone. Why are you just standing there? What do you want? Why was the mask calling my name? You're the one from before, all those months ago. Why didn't I recognize you? It feels like a lifetime ago. That day, you said it was calling my name over and over. Why? I'd never heard anything like it before, even when you were searching for Emiko. That's right. So you know that as well. For now, though, I have a feeling this memory will slip away like sand through my fingers as soon as I leave. I can't tell you if I'm figuring something out or going crazy. So it was true after all. When you came, I saw it too. A memory of a time past. Or maybe one that hasn't happened yet. I don't know what to call it. Where you knew about Emiko and all I'd done to try and save her. You took Mai with you. In my time with the mask, nothing ever happened. Like that before. Something profound has happened. Something that concerns all of us. How do I make it stop? I cannot tell you why the divine chose you, but sometimes the only way forward is to submit. What does that mean? Every time I try to do what it wants, I get more confused. What if repeating this over and over is what it wants? I don't know if the mask wants to be purified over and over, if you ask me. Only time will tell. Please, leave Mai out of this. She deserves a chance at a normal life. I can't. She has to help me. It's the only way. Because Mai always came with me. That never changes. I'm sorry. Ito, are you alright? What were you and Grandma talking about? I don't remember. What? Don't remember? I mean, it was nothing important. I told her that we needed to go visit your brother. And she agreed? Wow, I can't believe that worked. Let's get going. What? Go ahead and visitors. Enter. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Mai and I are leaving, what of it? Okay, well, you can't. I got a call from Mai's grandmother that says she can't. She's having health issues, so she has to stay. I didn't ask what they were. Mai's an adult. Her grandmother can't keep her here. Let's go. No, you don't understand. You're not going anywhere. Use violence. Damn. Ito, what are you doing? Is he going to be okay? He'll be up again in a few hours. Damn. Sheesh, he'll be up again in a few hours. Just punch that guy's lights out. Why did he stop us like that? He's never done that before. Still, you shouldn't have done that. He'll be fine, let's go. Wait, we can't just leave him here. What if he's hurt? Mai, let's go. He might not be the only one who wants to stop us. But fine, let's go. You're next if you keep on asking all these damn questions. Your brother's next. I don't care what happens. I'm gonna knock all of you out. I'll forget a... Hello there, I'm Me and Ma eat him? No? No? Too bad. Sanity plus 10? Damn it! I didn't want that. Maya, what are you doing here? Skip. Exit. Come in, Ayami. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable. We have much to discuss. The last time I listened to your story about the common Kai and the mask bearer, I ignored the fact that a simple historian would have no way of knowing about any of it. I guess I had other concerns. It seemed so convenient that the answer to all of my problems was so close by that I didn't question it. There's only one way you could know all of that. You do. Know all that you do. You were there. I suppose one might consider me part of the corruption the common Kai was trying so hard to contain. A being that slipped into your world from the other side. Kami. I doubt that term would be appropriate anymore. Being amongst the mortality of your kind has irreversibly changed the shape of our minds. Was it true? All the stuff about a girl in the ruins of Kamakura? And the old common Kai? Or was it another trick to keep me moving? I had no reason to lie. Admittedly, I left out a key moment from that story. The ending. Chikako Shichijo was my friend. Very, well, maybe friend isn't an appropriate term for it. I respected her. I did? We often debate about whether the mankind she was tasked to preserve was worth saving. I think over time she grew to love and hate her own kind in equal fashion. Listen to me rambling away again. I don't want to listen to you rambling. Why'd she remain the mask bearer if she hated humanity so much? Perhaps she felt they weren't using the second chance she'd given them. It's a great burden to the mask bearer to sacrifice your own humanity and stand vigil at the door. What were the common Kai really so desperate to protect us from? You told me before it was to prevent men from abusing a divine power, but now it sounds like it was the other way around. Like she was trying to stop something. To stand vigil at the door is to be neither human nor God, to stop both from interfering with one another. Mankind stops at nothing to conquer the world, and the world wants nothing more than to restore the balance mankind has disrupted. Sounds like a battle that can't be won to me. I don't think winning is the goal. Don't you see how much potential mankind has? If it would just let go of its ephemeral desires and need for conquest? If you ask me, my years in the force taught me that mankind has a long way to go. So what happened to her? At some point she stopped being the mask bearer, right? That's a story for another time. First, there's something you must do for me, or have you forgotten? Do I? Yeah, I remember. You mean the magazine you had me get the first time I was here. Why? What's the point of doing it if I already know the outcome? because that's how our conversation continues. That's how it has always been. I'm a slave to the course of events as much as you are. Then you'll tell me everything? Yes, I'll tell you how the story ends. Fine, I'll be back soon. I wonder... I haven't been pressing triangle. So... speaking of what triangle does, go back here. It still doesn't tell me what it does. So enter here. I doubt Takashi would even let me back in the building unless I had a good reason to come in. I haven't been pressing triangle. But I can't... Oh, I gotta talk to this guy first. Right. Ask about tea shop. The tea shop next door closed down. Closed? Pure conjecture on this one. But I think... Oh, yeah, closed. Okay, I thought he was talking about the other thing. Instead of spying on him, eh? Word through the grapevine. Usual champion. Speaking of which, I have a bit of crazy question for you. I know you said it was closed. There. So I might have taken a little souvenir. That guy can get deep in the dumps sometimes, so I try to be on standby for when that happens, you know? So I figured a little gift would cheer him up. And back then he was going through some particularly tough times. His bitch wife, his bitch boy. He OD'd. And I skipped through a bunch of dialogue. The place literally bankrupted him. It would make a killing. Maybe it's not the same as owning a whole bar. Much better than wasting away in Shinjuku at any rate. Shinjuku? Yeah. Tell her brother Haruta. I'll do that. Thanks for your help. Leave Asakusa, go back to Shinjuku. Go. I wonder... Like, I mean, it's been a while, right? I mean, she goes all over the place. And... There's nothing ever here. Like, that guy is just gone. I'm just curious to see if I get any backlash of taking him out the way I did. Hi Yami, how can I help you today? I mean, I didn't have to push him down though, you know? I didn't have to push him down. I didn't have to push him down, I could have just left him there. Cause no regular person's gonna go down there, right? But I mean, you could easily just call the cops. So that's interesting as to why, like, no gunshot. I mean, like, no one even, like, I don't know. It's interesting. Welcome back, Detective. Reina, the last mask bearer, poor thing. She has no idea what was being done to her. Nor did the new Common Kai led by Tokimasa know what they had done, not truly. You promised me an end to the story. Well, let's hear it. Yes, it's not a happy one, I'm afraid. After a time, Sachijo began to forget herself. The immortality the mask granted separated her from her memories of being human. The beings she was tasked to protect seemed increasingly alien to her. Constantly bombarded with the whispers of her dead brethren, as well as the kami whose words she could not possibly understand, she went mad. Her hatred and sorrow turned into bloodlust, sacrificing new souls to sustain the mask in the dark for a little while longer. The girl I knew eroded away. She became a monster. The last sparks of her humanity only emerged in her final act. One day, in order to destroy herself, she donned the mask and entered the door. There was only a brief window afterwards for the mask to gain a new master and retain control of the dark, but there was no one. The dark no longer had a master, and so it began to feed on the hatred of mankind, leaking back into our world in return. By the time Tokimasa had found the mask, strange creatures had begun to manifest. The energy within the dark had been mixed with all of this world, and something had been born. It's been growing in the dark, not a kami or a man, but something new. Though Reina's binding to the mask has slowed its growth, she lacks the will to resist what is coming. Of that, I'm certain. Isn't the ending to Shichijo's story you promised me? It isn't the ending you promised me, is it? It's my own. You always knew. From the moment I set foot in here, you knew that it was in store. You knew what was in store for me. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As I said, it's not a happy ending. You expect me to accept that? To abandon everything and become some scarecrow in the dark? You've seen now what the dark is and what it's capable of. I imagine that darkness spreading throughout the world, corrupting it all it touches. Only you can stop it, but it's a choice. I cannot force you. The collector said resisting was the only way to stay human and free. It's true. Going against the flow may grant you a measure of peace, but it will not make you free. What awaits you has already come to pass. Eventually you will accept it. At least for now, the choice is yours. Ooh, forget and remain yourself. Continue your destiny. Forget and remain myself might make me... I wonder... Okay. Continue to your destiny. Or this may send me on my way to an ending. Right now. I wonder what happens. I don't want this. I don't want to be me. I want to be me a little longer. It's alright, child. Experience the possibilities of time you have left. Until we meet again. What happens to me now? Okay. Sitting there comfortably, the historian Yasuhisa casually laid out everything I've experienced like he was reading it out of a book. A mass suicide, ancient groups, and a door to the spiritual realm. It sounded like a myth. An interesting story told to travelers in a bygone era. It's hard to believe it relates to Kazuki and Reina. I can't understand it. The bridge between the Kamakura samurai and a young girl. He said Reina was the first. Reina fit into the story. She's a mask bearer. But how? Yasuhisa, the collector, I thought when I met him I'd enter their world. But, and could start to understand, however, frankly, what was going on. But my intuition as a detective tells me they were hiding something from me still. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I need to keep going. What day is it anyway? How long have I been chasing these leads? Day turns to night, the hours bleed together. Even the seasons don't seem to follow the natural order anymore. Everything blurred together. My head. Maybe I should take my medication? Impossible. Though it seems following the old man's hunch is my best to finally understand the mask. Even Takashi didn't know what had happened to the Kamikai. Finding the police report is the way forward. A few weeks ago, it would have been easy for me to ask around to pull a file. It'd be a little bit freaking now. I should head to HQ and see what I can find. Haha! I'm back to HQ. I forgot we had to come back there. I am very forgetful. That's a bad thing. No good comes from... Okay. Oh shit. You've got to be kidding me. Funny, meet some other guys. You're not even gonna freak out? You see me again? What if I like pull my weapon out on you again? Oh hey. Last time he said some shit and I was like, okay, I backed off, went and got some sake, so now I can probably really just like lay in on him. Especially we're taking bets. See how long before you showed your face again. 10,000 yen. Last apartment on the way. Anyway, non-active duty cops, or you, in other words, ain't allowed in. Go to hell. I guess that's to be expected from someone who's had a breakdown or two, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think it was private? Your little episodes? Had today to break it to you, but I saw your file. Still, I don't understand how Tanaka wound up with a crazy little thing like you. You know, he used to tell us about it, your little romantic escapades. All the juicy details. I'm sorry. Did you think that was private too? The thing is, Hito, you were just another part of the talk in the locker room. Or did you think it was more than that? Get out of here. There's nothing for you. Threaten with violence. Hey, stop. What the hell do you think you're doing? Stay where you are, Tyra. Oh my god. This bullet may have no more ammo in it because I've used every damn thing, but You too, Saki. Ayami? Shit, you really are the crazy as they say. You know what? If you think I'll keep this quiet, you're wrong. Shut up, Tyra. Saki, I need to do exactly as I say. Sure, Ito, whatever you say. Go and look up a file for me. What file? On March 4th, 1996, there was a raid on a compound belonging to a cult called the Common Kai. I need a copy of the police report and anything else on record. It's going to take me a little while to run research, so don't do anything rash, Ito. Please. Hell, you're serious, aren't you? Maybe you should put down the gun and we can talk about it. Two adults, detective to detective. Guess you don't see me as a detective until a gun's to your head, huh? You were always lousy at dealing with people, Tyra. March 4th, 1996, I found it, Ito, but I can't protect you this time, Ayami. Why would you do something like this? This isn't the Ayami I know. There's no way I can look the other way about this. You know that, don't you? I know. Copy that report to a USB and place it on the counter. Tyra, get down on your knees. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you if you stay put. No sudden movements. Don't do anything, trust me. I know all the tricks a lot better than you do. I'm going to grab the USB off the counter and leave, that's it. Don't come after me, Tyra. Ito, you stormed into a police station, held a detective and staff member hostage, and stole files. Exactly what outcome do you expect here? I won't come after you now, but someday the cops will catch up to you, someday soon. That's right, of course. Tyra's right, of course. I'll be a fugitive before long. How this will all end, I don't know, but I won't let them catch me. I know how this department works, and I know its deficiencies. If I keep moving and don't stay in one place too long, it'll be alright. For now, at least. I got what I came for. I need to move. Oh shit. Okay, this is where it gets crazy. And then I go home. And then I go home, look at the file, and there's nothing on it. What is this? Look. This is the first commendation I received as a detective. Kazuki held on to it for a long time. I think he cared about it more than I did. That day, the ground under the sakura tree was covered with fallen leaves. It looked like a red and yellow carpet. As theatrically as he'd always done, I pulled a medal out of the tree hollow. I pulled a medal out of the tree hollow and showed it to him. His eyes are green. I remember his eyes being blue though, for some reason. Interesting. Behold, a commendation given to the young junior detective who'd cracked that homicide case. Wow, a commendation. You've only just started. That's amazing. Here, take it. It's yours. Huh? Why are you giving it to me? Don't you want it? It's a big deal to get something like this. I wouldn't have even been put on the case if it wasn't for your advice. I smiled and turned the other way, just like you said. At first it was unbearable, but then that confidence started to become real. Suddenly, I wasn't thinking about how hard I had it. I was able to think about the case and do what I was supposed to do, all because of a smile. What'd I tell you? Smiles can be just as effective as making you a better detective as a good bowl of ramen. Yeah, maybe, but I mean it. I want you to have it. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Tanaka. Thanks, Ayami. We looked at each other and then laughed. Out loud, like we always did. From that day forward, he asked me to call him Kansuki. I always loved the sound of his name. Not that it's a special name or has any special meaning, but when I said it, I felt like I earned it somehow. Hell, I don't even remember what case I got this medal for. It hardly matters. It's a reminder of how Kazuki and I got to where we are. Oh, there's a picture of us. Kazuki and I in the spring. We always did love watching the cherry blossoms every year. We looked so happy then, with all those beautiful flowers. With all those beautiful flowers, like the world was made for us alone. Weirdly enough, the person who took this picture was the same boss who registered my promotion. in my early days as a detective. 1 year after I joined the force, he started to give me harder and harder cases. They started as a test, but soon it was obvious he recognized my skill. When he found out I was dating another detective, I thought all my hard work would be undone. Instead, he sighed and said, "Well, for someone as strong-willed and stubborn as you are, you sure picked the right guy." He'd just brought a new camera and wanted to show it off, so he offered to take her picture. Hear that? Stubborn and strong-willed. It's like you're a grade school bully. Hey, that's not fair, although I was pretty tough then. You still are. We're a pretty unstoppable team, you and I. Together. Kazuki. As the memories came back to me, so did the sorrow and the pain of his loss. I fell to my knees and cried. I couldn't help it. I begged whoever would listen to let him be alive somehow. Kazuki, everything you gave me is so full of memories. Now that you're gone, they feel tainted. When I see them, I don't smile like I used to. Kazuki, where are you? I can't even talk to my cat. It's that bad. Yeah, okay, we've seen this much. It's a coincidence, it has to be. The surgeon with all the cuts, but the people. I believe in the scene enough. I want the truth. I want the rest. I want to rest. Keep going. You have to keep going. It seems strange, but you'll find the truth. Find something, anything, find the truth, make everything normal. Truth is here. 2 kids and an adult got out. That matches what Takashi said. Why's the location of the cult a secret? So much of it's redacted. Yep. The report is unclear, but it's obvious that the mask had a part to play in those 12 people's deaths. Skip, skip, skip. No, we don't take pills. We got a Kamakura, and we talked to him again, and, oh no. Oh no. Oh well. I forgot Kamakura is the, where Kawanas are. Where the Kawanas are. Punch that sucker's lights out, and he's still not there. Enter. You? I told you to stay away from my family. Don't drag my grandchildren into this any more than they already. Okay, skip. Tanaka comes first. It depends on what I find. Tanaka comes first. There's someone else down in the dark. I have to know what will happen. I have to know what will happen to him. Down there? If that's true, then you've already lost him. I'll begin preparation for the ceremony regardless. Mai, see her out. She's never said anything like that to me before. You must really have scared her. Listen, I'll help you with this ritual because I think Grandma will get better, but don't get yourself killed. I know in your eyes, it's probably just good. Going to shrine. It scares me, but it should scare you too. What if... Leave Kamakura. Man, this is where it gets crazy. I don't want to be here. I don't like this place. This place worries me. And I get to save again? Oh boy, I'm just gonna save over that again. Why not? Suicide Forest, here we are. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. Is this it? The path? It must be. Just like the old woman said. Honestly, I was hoping it wouldn't be here. It's also convenient that it's like it's a part of some little game. What's that noise? No, not now. Why here? Leave me alone. That didn't happen last time. I don't want any noise. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. What if I just run right by it? Keep going. What's up? Aloha. Reno, what's she doing here? Where am I? Anywhere but here? I don't want to remember this by now. Why did you come here? Da 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 da. You're so selfish. No, that's not true. I would have done anything to change what happened to you. Make you go away. I can't bear to look anymore. Stop making stone. What a great idea. Just keep on running, don't stop. There was never a real reason to run, was there? Just keep on running by it. Do I have to pick it up? Okay, interesting. And then do I come across those things again? I do not, because I never picked it up the first time. You can't skip this. I've tried. Not that I don't want to see it again. It's really cool. I mean, it's not cool watching her panic like that, but it's like I just still like the animation. Don't get me wrong. I just still like it. Jeez, you know everything. Husky thinks, goodness, you're okay. I knew I'd find you. Find me? What are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere. I saw you underground. Where she slit your throat. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? I can't remember. This is like last time. But you see, the thing is, I'm not going to choose that route I had last time. Even though like I did so many different things, I'm still surprised that I didn't end up anywhere different. I'm a hero? No. It's interesting. Sanity -5. Isn't this what you wanted? Sanity is like very much gone. My professionalism is fucked, but I'm focused. I'm insane, but I'm somehow focused. I'm stressed. We love you, Ayami. Yes. You had a picnic. Oh, he does have green eyes. I'm just tripping. Fuck. Better to stay here, stay here. Nothing, stay here. Memories, stay here. Ignoring it won't make me go away. Ignoring it won't make me go away, they say. Just make it stop. I've never felt Raina's presence so strongly before. That would be because we are where we need to be. Right? Can I just not place it? Oh! I could just not place it there. Until recently, I lived my life thinking that there was no room for belief. Belief was an excuse, a way of wiggling out from under the weight of cold truths. Now, as I relive another memory, walking the same steps of another life, I'm not sure why my truth is what my truth is worth anymore. Can a world split in two? Can the world split in two and have both be real simultaneously? Is belief that I'm doing the right thing not what's driving me forward now? Either way, there's no going back. There was absolutely no consequence for me doing what I did. Interesting. Where did I miss you? I wonder why it won't let me skip this. Who cares about all that, honey? It's not that simple. He says I'll corrupt you. Yes. Understand, Takimasa? I'm just making sure. Let's see. Which is about Takimasa? A big feast. Yeah. Look, read. Huh? An ancient-looking scroll lies on the ground. I can only make out part of it. I wasn't there before. Several months after my travels brought me to Kamakura, I began to hear strange rumors of a spirit haunting the hills. Mothers told their children the story to scare them and keep them indoors. Samurai boasted of having glimpsed the monster through the use of trees to prove their manliness. I took no heed of the old wives' tale until people started disappearing. It started with a woodcutter who claimed to have seen a ghost, then vanished soon after. He was the first, but soon there were others, a group of children, then a group of men who went after them. Each disappearance was signaled by strange, youthful laughter piercing the silence of the night. Now we've confined to the village. Now we're confined to the village, too frightened to enter the woods to look for them. It was as if we were being hunted. I don't know what to do. Last night I stared into the darkness of the woods. That little like soundtrack with like the people talking, or the one person talking, definitely it sounds different. It's different. It's creepy. I would rather the person talk in like normal sentences and not like broken up like that. Like a remix. Darkness of the woods, and thought I saw a strange inhuman face staring back at me. The rest is torn off. I should leave it. Interesting. I just say that whenever I have nothing else to say. Interesting. Okay. It's interesting. Why not? Skip. You can't eat. You're supposed to starve. That's what's interesting too. Like, I mean, what do they expect from her though? Like, she literally, they have all this food in front of like what looks like a 5-year-old maybe at the youngest, and or maybe there's no way it's a 4-year-old, but a 5-year-old at the youngest, and they don't have any they have food. They're all eating in front of her. They tell her she can't have any of it. She's hungry. She wants food. What happens then? What does she do? Like, because they all end up killing each other or themselves. They don't kill each other. They just kill themselves. But like, I don't know. It's interesting. She's just like, what is she supposed to eat? She's in the woods. What does she do? She's 5. I mean, the only resort she could resort. I don't know. Maybe they have other food there or something. I don't know. It's really interesting to think about that. But the inside of the bowl was stained black long ago. Tokimasa must have used it in a ritual. Pick up. The priest prepared my spirit for its ascension as I prepared my mind for my duty. Carefully they dipped the brush into this bowl and wrote the symbol upon the bust using my life's blood as ink. Fuck me, I can't read consistently without fucking up. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I don't know, like, why. I just need to get better at that, though. I really want to get better at that because it just would add to it. I kind of fucked it up. Only then. Only then I would signal my... I was trying to speak, like, kind of fast, too, and I wonder if my mic even picked it up. My mic probably didn't even pick up my voice hardly at all. Not over the, SFX and, some other stuff. Let's see, I like the music. Only then, would I signal my readiness to become its vessel. Only then would the sacrifice of my kin mean something. Is it over? Is what over? It's never over. It never ends. What's up? Can't let me die. Skip, skip, skip. Yeah, there's definitely like new stuff all over the place. Which is cool though, because if that was all there the first game playthrough, then what would they do the second playthrough? Like, cause they want you to do a second playthrough, so they like give you more stuff to keep you playing and learn more. And it's new dialogue as well, or not all new dialogue. It's a lot you can skip through like this, and you can just spam X. But then you have something here. You can look at it and then pick it up. Despite all the years I was left in the woods, the blade is still clean and sharp. I don't want a blade. Not when I'm this insane. Though the caverns, the sound of my brethren dying gasps echoed off the walls. It came slowly at first, then became louder and louder as it was soon joined by the screams of women and children. The time for stealing my convenient was nigh. Covenant? Convenient? That's not convenient. Covenant was nigh. Only the death we had orchestrated would satisfy it. Once the priest had finished his preparations, he knelt before me, and without hesitation I slid the blade into his heart. Interesting. Read. It's a note written in a fairly modern hand. It's possible it was written by Tokimasu himself. The end is coming. I can see their twisted shapes walking in the shadows. The fools don't see the punishment that has been brought upon us for our sins. I only can lead them to salvation. I have studied the old texts and uncovered their truths. Soon I will prepare the girl. Her purity will banish the darkness and lead our souls to the land of Akami. My faithful are not afraid to die, and so will lead the others to do what must be done. Tomorrow I will begin the final preparations. Emiko assures me that those who eat the meal will die a pure death. Though my guidance, she has prepared my own means of salvation as well. All I need is a bit of the girl's blood, and all will be right. The stain upon the world from the machine of man will soon be erased. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna keep on saying how interesting it is until it's not interesting anymore. Do I have a choice to pick it up? Could I just go back? No, I have to pick it up. Okay. I'm just like choosing to like not do stuff that I probably need to do. What's this? It looks like it's simple with an amulet. How did I not notice it before? Pick up? Well, what is this? I feel strange, like I'm back there again. Okay. And I can't skip this either, which I would like to skip this. I don't want to see this. This is kind of creepy. How did that mask fit her face so well? I don't know. I mean, she's 5. I don't want to see that again. That was kind of creepy, seeing it the first time. I don't want to see it again. Why did it smile? Don't smile at me. -100 sanity. What? What? What is happening? Is she crying? No, she's not crying. She's laughing. What'd I do? Did I win? I think I won. When did I... we about to jam out? This is the best ending! When did I? Where's the lyrics? Is this the instrumental? Oh, they want me to sing. I don't know the lyrics. Reina, impossible. Can't be. That was Ruby with her new hit song, Look For Me. No, that's wrong. No, it's not. That's her hit song. I wanna... Damn it. Fuck. No, I'm joking. Alright. Hello, Ayami. You're looking well today. Have you eaten? No. You always bring me food these days, neighbor. It's been a big help. Neighbor? Oh, you mean because I'm downstairs. Well, I suppose that makes us neighbors, doesn't it? Looking after you is my job, after all. I'll go whip something up. Yumi, do you know of a pop star called Ruby? Ruby? Ayami, you know we can't talk about her or the police or that police detective, not after what happened. After what happened? What are you talking about? Ooh, don't scare me like that. I don't remember. We'll be making an appearance after the show for her fans in Shinjuku. Oh. That was so crazy. I'm surprised we managed to slip away. Thanks for being patient with me, Mr. Detective Tanaka. I told you before, just Tanaka is fine, and it's no problem at all. Actually, it's been kind of exciting. Figure I should make the most of this assignment. Plus, it's not all bad being attached to the hip by such a beauty. Hey, don't tease me. Come on, let's get out of here. The place gives me the creeps. Nothing good ever happens in this part of town. To think the big brave Tanaka would get freaked out by a little back alley. Besides, you're being dramatic. It's not so bad. In fact, I think my first manager's apartment was around here somewhere. And being here again, it's kind of nostalgic. It reminds me of simpler times. Things were so different when my biggest concern was booking the next gig. Now look at me, hiding out with the police. It must sound like I'm ungrateful. It sounds pretty normal to me. Hey, I think I heard someone. We better get going. Interesting. I swear I don't even mean to say it again. Police haven't issued a statement yet concerning the alleged affair between Pop Idol. Her managers have yet to comment, but photographers have. No, they're lying. They'd never do that. Not with her. It's okay, Kazuki. Those idiots on the TV don't know the real you. Not like me, see? I'm a good detective, just like you. I'll find you and save you from her. And once I rescue you, we'll be together. Forever. Nothing will break us apart. Hold on, Kazuki. I know it's hard, but everything will be better soon. I feel like I'm coming to an ending soon. This is getting insane. Thanks for meeting me here. This all got a little out of hand. Plus, I think we need to talk. Doesn't matter now. It's all gone to shit. They've pushed me down a desk job. I got kicked out of my house. Kazuki. That girl over there. Is she press? Why won't you leave us alone? Reina, there's no need for that. We're just talking, right? Get away from her. Tanaka, tell her to go away. Tanaka! Kazuki, it's okay. You're trapped because of that girl. It's her fault. Don't worry, we're partners, remember? I'll save you. It's the only way. Hey, there's no need for that. Why don't you give me that gun to me and we can talk? Shh, Kazuki, I have to save you. Can't you see that? Save me? From her, from that horrible girl. They said terrible things about you, but they're lies, all lies. You'd never do something like that to betray me. What did she do to you? Who are you? I don't know you. And what are you talking about, Reina? Listen, what I do is my own business, and it's, uh, is that what this is all about? You're one of her fans? Wait, you're her, aren't you? You're her stalker. You're that stalker. No, 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 shut up. Okay. Ugh. Kazuki, I love you. Nurse Yumi. What? What is going on here? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, she looks nice in uniform, but we can't talk about her. Tanaka, she looks like more grown up now. Before she looked like a kid. Now she looks more grown up. We can't talk about her or Tanaka anymore, remember? Doctor's orders. Yumi, why would you say that? He's my partner. This fantasy of being a detective won't get any better if you keep indulging it. Besides, it's better that way, neighbor. You're always coming back so late. Stomping around and singing all the time. Sorry, Yumi. I can't help it. It's my job. Hayami, I know it's hard, but it's not real. The medication will help. Medication? Kazuki said it would make the vision stop. Hayami, Kazuki's gone. Don't you remember? Inmate? Yo, that sprite is kind of cool. I mean, like, I really like Ayami. Like, to the point where I like seeing her happy. Damn. That's right, how silly of me. No way, she's an inmate now. He's in the dark, I have to save him. It's okay, I'm on the case, no need to worry. I'll get you something to eat. And your meds, okay? Hang tight. After all, you're my special project now, neighbor. Have to be careful. Can't let her stop the investigation. Don't worry, Kazuki. I'm coming to save you. That's how it ended? No way that's an ending. No way that's an ending. I mean, I was arrested, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I'm an inmate. I'm arrested. They put me in the, I'm psychotic. Wow, even the ending looks different. Like, the different, what's it called? Okay, you can't skip it anyways, and I'm against skipping it. I was just curious if you could. Wow, that is actually really cool. Ruby's song vocals by Renata. I wonder if that song is like... I wonder if you can listen to the full song somewhere. Like it's on SoundCloud. I'm gonna try to remember the name Renata and look it up here shortly. Actually, I can look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up right now while I'm on stream. I wonder if it's on SoundCloud. If I can type, God, I'm like a horrible typer. Renata profile. One playlist. No songs. Another Renata. Which is just nobody. Renata song. Wait, that's it. That's creepy as hell. And then there's an artist named Renata. But that's like older music. Interesting. Okay. No, there's not a. That's. It's not there, so we'll see. Or no, we'll see. We won't see. Do I have to press X? No, I don't. Okay. Do I have to press X? No, I don't. Interesting. Most interesting. You're nothing but a crow feeding on the carrion that time leaves in its wake. Forgive me for not being an impartial spectator of human suffering. That woman had her own desires. I gave her a little push. And yet, if one pushes the human mind hard enough, it inevitably breaks. Even Shijicho, strong as she was, eventually succumbed to her madness. Perhaps, but if you through a cracked window, however is obscured, is still a window to the truth, is it not? Yes. Yes. There is some truth hidden within through, though perhaps not the mature nature you speak of. Time is not a single thread, but a complex tapestry pushed and formed into a picture by the forces of fate and chance. The different threads presents a myriad of truths. Is this what they said last time? I would have interesting history would adhere to a single truth. No, on the contrary, to where gazes, the more complex it becomes. This truth grant insight to the same puzzle. You're right, my friend. Observe it long enough, and we may yet learn something. Time is a surprise. No, she is not your plaything. It is not your decision. Yep. Must be protected, the role must be performed. Stubborn, so stubborn. Allow me to ask you a question. You've asked it before. Allow me to answer your question with my own. Or, yeah, a riddle of my own. Does the storm not come regardless? Yes, yes. But what of her? All we can do is watch, but eventually she will end up there. There is only one path which will hold the world together. Obviously that wasn't the right path. I mean, obviously. I mean, I couldn't imagine that ever being the right path. Wow, so okay, so having the sanity negative 100 actually does something at that part. Because my sanity was negative 100 for a little while. This is really gruesome, but I killed Goto, and I pushed his ass down the sewer. Now, if I went back to the sewer later on at the end of the game, rather than purifying the mask, everything's fine. My sanity is not negative 100, but it's probably a little low. I'm stressed. I'm not insane. I'm just like, I'm unstable, maybe. Unstable. I think that's what the term they used. Unstable. I take my medication. I do everything to the T except for I kill that guy, and then I choose to go back there. What happens? Like, that's probably like an added scene that doesn't really need to be there. I would say, like, I feel like that'd be like an added scene. I don't want to see it though. Good grief, I don't want to see it. Like, no, I'm not into that type of stuff one bit. Yeah, okay, I got the insane ending, I believe. I'm sure I got a trophy for it. Let me see what the trophy's called. A trophy called "Nothing Is Real." That is, what ending is that called? Insanity ending. Okay, the first ending I got was what they called the purification ending. I'm not looking through the trophies because there is a way I could, and that would be me just like clicking on the hidden trophy and then clicking square to see what it's called. I don't want to do that. I know, like, once it becomes like difficult for me to make choices to try to like alter the endings or alter my route, or if I don't, like, I can't like possibly think of a way to do it, then I'll figure it out. But as for now, there's a couple other routes I can think of taking that will end like to different endings. With all the hidden trophies I see too, it seems like there's quite a bit of endings, unless there's some other stuff like choices too, because there's no way there's that many endings. There might be, though. It'd be really interesting to see. But I got an insanity ending. That's crazy. But yeah, so we finally finished another route. That's 2 endings. And if you stopped by for the stream, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're watching this after it's already been uploaded, then thank you so much for watching. Take it easy, and